A lot of people have been talking about staking coins, and there have actually been skeletons in the blockchain for staking since the beginning, since I joined at least. And the one that is still there is the ability to stake posts. So my assumption is that that's going to somehow have something to do with this NFT marketplace, the ability to kind of sell a post, to transfer ownership of a post. Um, but there might be more
Interesting.
there. There might be more there. Maybe staking a post is about pinning it. And if enough people stake a post, it goes higher into some type of feed. So I think, that's kind of the most interesting thing right now for me is where are we heading with staking? Obviously, where are we heading with NFTs? And it seems like they may be a little bit intertwined to me.
Do you want to? Because I feel like a lot of people who listen to this podcast or will listen in the future are going to be more like not hardcore crypto people, but like more newbies, like mainstream
Mhm,
people. So let's like kind of like let's talk about like what's staking in terms of crypto and what's
mhm.
how is it different in terms of BitClout.
Sure. Yeah. So typically, staking just means that you are kind of locking up some amount of money. The reason that you might do so is different depending on the platform and the application. So in some cases, you're doing it just to gain some interest, right? They might be lending that money on your behalf, or doing any type of kind of ancillary service that they can mobilize your capital with, and you just got kind of in the background get some residuals. But there are more interesting things happening with staking. So, for example, things like DAOs. So you can stake uh, money so that you have voting rights in a decentralized network. In the context of BitClout, I think the reason people are talking about staking so much is because it's fairly volatile. Pricing things on a bonding curve means that for every sale, the price really moves. And there's certainly an issue with people, rug pulling or kind of uh, kind of misrepresenting their intentions. And what staking would allow is if I can say I'm going to lock up 90% of the supply of my own coin for 4 weeks, my intentions are very clear, right? Like I cannot sell the coin. I couldn't if I wanted to, perhaps. But more importantly, it tells prospective investors exactly what I'm here to do. And some of the discussion that we've seen that I think is really interesting is people are talking about connecting staking to founder reward. So if you were to make it so that when you stake your coin, that's the only time that you can actually earn a founder reward, things get really
Whoa.
interesting, right? And then if you take that even one step further, how about if I stake your coin, maybe I get some of your founder rewards, right? Because there needs to be some incentive to stake. People are not just going to lock up for no reason.
Yep.
And as we know, we're now pretty much capped on supply, so we're not just going to start minting the BitClout. So that seems to be kind of the natural fit, is tying it into the founder reward system. But I think they could really go a lot of different ways with it. But on the most basic level, the idea is I'm publicly locking up this amount of coin for this defined amount of period, and I'm getting some incentive to do so.
And so what you were talking about before was like example again, not that we're not saying that's going to happen, but example would be if you're staking, let's say, the post or like an NFT, for example. Then the idea is you as if you have found you. How does that work for like someone who is? How does the how do you get like how do you make money out of it, or how do you like make interest out of it? What do you want to call that?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. It's unclear how that works as far as staking posts, but Diamond Hands this morning mentioned that when you sell an NFT on BitClout, you'll be able to distribute the profits to your coin holders. So
Yep.
to me, that kind of gave a hint like, well, maybe that's really people that are staking, right? Like, so if you stake an NFT and you're promoting it, maybe you can actually gain some of the sale. You can actually get a portion of that. It's just speculation, and there's
Yep.
a lot of ways that you can do it, and that's really kind of the cool thing is like there's a lot of ways that you can work within the confines of what BitClout blockchain has defined for us. Um, but yeah, that would be my guess is that if there is going to be staking in posts, that's probably the way that you can participate in the upside of it.